Hello again and welcome. In the last video, I said we'd be doing some other stuff to the girlfriend's Betty, and last video there I had the Goodyears on. I ordered rock creepers, those came, put them on. She commandeered the wheels off the Jeep, put them on her truck. She likes them, she can keep them. I took the Betty wheels, made them black. Cool. Alright, but tonight we're going to be putting in an Emax servo into the Betty. If you order one of these from Amazon, like I did, you're going to have a bag of parts, different little adapter things, some screws, and the servo. Neato. So, let's that camera set up. Let's get started with installing this on this. And it's pretty simple, it's pretty basic. Our tools here. And here's a stock one for comparison. I could use this modified one that I did, but I'm going to show how to do it right from scratch. So my Jeep has an Emax already in it and an aluminum servo mount that I didn't record doing because now I'm into recording. So let's get this down here. Like, I guess it'll stay the same. There we go. Put that under there. And of course, before we begin, well, if you watch any of my other videos, well, we gotta crack a Frosty and have a drink. Alright, let's get started. So, I'm gonna take the battery out. It's pretty simple. Well, it should be simple. Being a pain. There we go, get the battery out. Back there. So now, do we need to take the bumper off in this truck? I don't think so. I'll take the wheels off probably for sure. And yeah. Geez, I did this on my other truck. I don't even remember how I did it. So let's get started. Two lids here. I'll start by just pulling these wheels off. Alright, well that's off. And that's stuck in there. Just get that back on there. Okay. There we go. Let's pop this back on. Put it back on to hold it so it doesn't fall off, lose the pin and everything. Okay. Let's start on this side. Pull this tire off. Goes back there. That out of here. Stick that back on there. I like to just do this whenever I take the wheels off. I'm not mucking around. Might as well put it back on. Okay. Now let's see. I'm going to pull the Jeep bumper off quickly. Make it a little bit easier. So get in here. If you're doing this to a stock Betty, you'll have a different bumper, but just same old, same. Pull her off. Let's see here. The way these Jeep ones are, it's hard to get in at those screws. How the lights are. Simple. That. Pull this off. Unplug it. Get out of here. Alright, let's see what we got now. So now, what I would like to do is we'll pull this off. Pull that off, so that's free and clear. Now we have to go into the back here on the 4-link, right in here. Oh, can't see that. Right in, oh gosh, right in there. I'm gonna pull that one out. So pull that one out. Oh. So right in there, I'll pull that one out. Nice long screw. So what we want to do is get that tray out. So there's that. Okay. Now just flip that up. So now you got the 4-link disconnected, so this can move, right? Drive shaft's gonna fall off, but that's not a big deal. And now what you want to do is take these diff bolts out. One there, one there. Pull those out. Whole tray is going to come out with the servo. So you just get in there. Pull those right out. Get in here, get this one loosened up. Gotta get some better lighting or something here. Get those out. Being a little bit stubborn. I have this set here, but sometimes it doesn't work for certain bolts, certain heads. It doesn't just don't grab. So get in there. Hold on to this. Struggle with this one dang bolt. Struggle. Alright. There we go. It should be out. There's such long bolts to get these out. There's one. This one's gonna give me pain. Come on. Out you come. There we go. So those two are out. They are by far longer than the bumper bolts and the 4-link bolts. So now you pop this out. Unplug it. Here's a little tug. And there you go. There's your stock servo, right? Now what we want to do is pull this horn off. That's one size up, so we'll switch here. Yoink, yoink. We'll get in here, right here, and we'll just unscrew that. You're not going to need to use this. And there's a little spring in there, a little spring of a thing in here. But we want to get that off so we can get our bar off. There's that little spring. So we'll just put these to the side. I like to always have a nice magnetic tray around for just random bits. Throw them on. So now we get switch this. Okay. We'll pull this off. Pretty simple. Off it comes. Okay, so there's that. There's this. So now, if we want to modify this to make this work, we're going to have to first pull these screws out, unscrew the servo, get these two screws out, those two out. Okay. Now, there we go. So now, old one out, save it, spares, whatever. Let's take a look at this. So now, the Emax is a little bit bigger. Doesn't just fit right in. Like you ain't gotta give it a push. And you'll notice this cord interferes with right there. not good. So that is like this one that I already did. I simply just cut a notch, and I cut a notch on the other side. Still nice and strong. You can squeeze it. It's not going to break. So what we'll do is take this, put it down, grab a knife. Jay. My name's not Jay. But what we're going to do is make an incision or a slice right here. And how much did I do on the other one? And right down here. So it's pretty simple. You just put her down. Should probably be using a cutting board, but yeah. A slice down. So there's one. One slice is made. You can see it's open. And we'll cut the second one. I'm going to do this on something like this. Just 1 second. There we go. So, slice a little slot. You can do the other side if you want. I don't know, I did it on that one. I don't think I had to, but there you go. So now, this fits right in. Nice and easy, right? Fits right in. Brighten this up a little bit. Right? Fits in there. You got room now for this cord. Beautiful. So now, how do we attach this? Well, geez. Oh, God. That's the stock servo. Anyways, the Emax fits right in. Fits in just perfectly. You know, no issues. I've seen people say you need to make a little spacer for in there and blah, blah, blah. I don't think you do. What you do now, open this up. In here, I'll show you the one way to mount it, or there's another way. You get these longer screws. They're longer, they're aggressive. And guess what? They work. You stick it in there. Just enough bite. Get yourself a star screwdriver. Start her in just a little bit by hand. Grab the other long one. You get 3 of them. Put that one in there. Start it by hand. And look at that. It's in there. Now, if you don't like, by say, the look of these, like I painted them black on there, and then I ended up just swapping them out for, I got some shocks or whatever, and I ended up with a bunch of longer screws, wherever they are. Like a ton of them. Longer screws like these. Those also work. But if you don't got any spares, like say this is your first mod, well, these screws that it comes with work perfectly. Then you're just going to throw your star bit on. Whoop, and tighten those down. A little bit on each side. Make sure that they go in nicely. And you don't want to tighten the living crap out of them, but just a little bit, right? Now, almost forgot. Next part. Crucial part. Oh boy. Oh no. There we go. Right here. Easiest way I found. Because you got to clip the ears now on here. These little ears. Right? They'll hit your frame. Right there. No articulation. So you want to cut them back. So I found, get yourself your nail clippers. Line it up like that. Right? And clip. And clip. Boom. Clipped. Lots of meat still. There you go. Now we'll just tighten these down. Just go real careful because you just cut off some of its structure. And you're not trying to pull the servo, like the servo's already there. So you're not trying to pull this gap shut. You're just getting it in there like this, see? It's not going nowhere. It's in there. You got room for your cord. Everything's beautiful. So now, love it. Now let's see, what do we got now? Now, you go to this bag of tricks, you get all these different servo horns. You got this one. You got a 4 one. You got frickin' a round one. I used this one. And I picked the middle hole. Right there, the middle hole. Because why not? That's what I have on here. It's in the middle hole. So what we want to do first is you got to pre-run a screw into this. And it's a pain in the butt. So what I do is I rum it around and look for, okay, oh boy, where'd they go? Ah, right here. Small drill bit. Just a little guy, a little drill bit. And what I want to do is take this and just ever so gently kind of make a way, not go all the way through, but just a little bit, to make a nice little groove. And then we're going to grab our thing and get this. Last time I did this, I took this out to the garage and put it in a vise because it's kind of a pain. And you just want to start a screw in there. And you gotta push because you're cutting new threads into this pretty much. The hole's too small, so you want to push, get her to go right through. And what the drill bit does is it gives it a little, because if you just tried without doing that, like, what do they call it, tapering the edge or whatever, it don't start, it don't work. It just, the hole's too small. So now, there you go, your hole's pre-tapped, I guess, enlarged. You have a drink, of course. I keep forgetting. Gotta have your step twos. Now, so we got that done. I'm gonna pop this on here, this way. Right, put that on, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna have to adjust this when you start the truck, but you just get her on there. Kind of like something like that on an angle. Now you want to take your link bar and it screws in from the back side. So we can either do this like this on the servo or just pull the arm off. Pull the arm back off. Hold it the right way. And you get this here. Get on your screwdriver. Hold on to her. Now screw this into there from the back side. Now that you pre-did the hole, this just goes in just like butter. Buttery smooth. Love it. Coming in, coming in, coming in. And there you go. It's in there. Right? Put this back on here. Oop. Like that. And then you're going to use these little tiny screws that come with it to affix the servo on. But first, we got to get it back in the truck. Oh, geez. Do I have this upside down? I do. Wow. Pop this off again. Make sure you get her orientated the right way. Another cool thing I did is I took this little sticker off. This is just a little sticker. Stuck it on the back of the Jeep window. You know? Little touches. Little touches. So there we go. So now we're going to take the truck and finagle this back in. Get the drive shaft. You got to do this all. Get the drive shaft back in. Oh boy. This is going to be hard. Especially with a camera right in front of me. Okay. Oh boy. I'm going to get this angle right. Get that back in. Try to keep it in there. Now, we'll get this back in here. We'll line up the diff cover like so. Pop that in. Here we go. All right. Now, I'm gonna get that 4-link in the back too. I think I'll run the same way. You want to get your longer screws. Get your fingers in there. You don't want to let go, because then it's gonna all just go kabam. Get this started. I'm gonna rest this on the camera. We're gonna get this one started on the driver, like so. Come back in. Get that diff one in to hold that in. Okay, we got one in. Gonna go for the second now. I wonder if it'd be easier just to prop that up on those nice RC 4-wheel drive rock creepers. Ow. Hey, this thing's servo horn's in the way. Kind of got a little bit ahead of myself. So pop that off for now. You don't need it on there. And we're gonna take this. And the screw is the screw head stripped. It's just not gonna work with my thing. Grab an Allen key. Let's see. Yeah, that works. I'll get that back in there. I don't know why this head doesn't work with my driver, but it doesn't. So we'll tighten this up. Make sure she's in there. Oh, there goes the drive shaft. That's all right, though. Make sure you can see the old daylight on. It fell out. Get back in there. This. Trying to do this whilst making it so you can see it. I don't know. I gotta get a better camera set up. It's kind of hard doing this with your phone right in front of your face. Is that going in? Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll wind these two diff cover ones in. So you want to do really, I don't know, I don't think you want to do the 4-link one first, because like you want to make sure that you have some room in case the drive shaft pops out. So we'll get those snugged in like that. I'm going to switch back to my driver for this one. It works a lot quicker. Tighten her down. There we go. Now, get the drive shaft back in. Kind of want to make it like an arch so they meet together. Doesn't help that you have big chubby fingers. I'll try to do this so the camera can catch it, but it doesn't look like it. There we go. Drive shaft's back in. Now we get the 4-linker. Okay. And we'll bring this 4-link down. Line her up. Boom. Wow, that fell right into place. We're going to take the medium-sized screw. And we're just going to send that back through there. Oh, and it popped out. God dang it. Because I'm going from the wrong side. Oh. Don't lose your drive shaft. What was that? Oh, a piece of wood. Something fell. All right, we'll get that back in there like that. Line the holes back up. I know it's really hard to see. There we go. Get the screw. Screw on the driver. Try to do this one-handed. Stand that up. Like so. Try to hopefully get it in one shot. Got it. Screw that in. I don't want to go super tight with any of this stuff, you know, it's just plastic into there. So there we go. So we're installed. It's in there. It's good. Looks good. Got this big crazy wire. I'll just tuck that back here for now. Like that, so we can continue on everything else. There we go. Now, for the drive link for the horn, where's that thing gone? There it is under the tire. I have to prop this back up. So now, what I did before, I'll put this up on there. I'm just going to grab that remote. Power on the remote. Plug the battery in quickly. Take the servo. Yellow wire on top. Plug that in. Yellow wire on top. Which the top was my other one. Give her some juice. Let the smoke out. And just make sure your trim is centered. Your trim centered. Run your remote. And then she's functioning. So we're good. That's good. Turn her off. Unplug the battery. Take the cord out. Get that out of the way. So now the servo is straight. Right? Servo is straight. So the servo, it is now straight. Right? Servo is straight. And you want to make your wheels straight-ish, straight as you can get them. And you want to pop this on and just kind of visualize where it's going to be, like that. Let's see, how's that looking for straightness? That looks pretty dang close. So then, just gonna get that like that. Hit that with the screwdriver. Screw her in. Perfect. And now, let's see, let's have a look. No, see, that's off. It's off a little bit. It's a little crooked. So let's see. Let's plug this back in. Give her some juice. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Is that on? This one? Oh, jeez, this isn't plugged in. Plug this in. Yellow wire on top. Ba-bam-ba. Plug that in. This wire, jeez. Oh, get out of here. Go somewheres. It's over there. Let's see. Why does this look... What the heck? What's going on here? Why does this look so off on this side? I'll pull this off quickly here. I don't like that. She looks a little janky. She looks a little janky. I don't know if it's because I put the wheels on or what, but she's looking janky. Or is it because, I don't know. Let's just see. Throw a wheel on. Scoop that up. Just like that. I want to make sure this is right. Something doesn't seem right. This is what happens when you install these things, you know? Some stuff, I don't know. A little tip I like to do. Scoop the wheel nut up. Wheel on. Flip it on its side. Twist her in. Oh yeah, she's definitely, yeah. She's a little bit off. Hang on, look. Just put this around there, like that, to hold it for now. Yeah, so you see now, if we look at it, she's a little crooked. Now, if this is how it is, you can always trim her straight, right? Do the trim on the radio. But, let's go back to 0. You know where 0 is? We're a little off. Okay, so let's pop this off. Pull this off. Fingers up, pop it off. Okay. Now, line your wheels up where you think they need to be. Bring this back up and just pop her on. Now look. Now we're straight. Right? And if you need to trim it, you can trim just that littlest bit. Right? There's your trim. I'm going to 0 right now. Looks pretty decent. And it works good. There you go. Beautiful. Done. So now, we'll throw our star bit on. We'll pick up one of these little tiny screws. These little silver guys come with the servo. And you just screw her in there. And if you want, you can paint the horn black like I did. Right, there you go. You can paint this black. You can, I did it with that one. You take the nail cutters and just give her the old cut. Snap that little extra bit of thread off that's sticking out. You don't want that. You're going to be running that into everything. But that pretty much sums up the Emax servo install. And then if you want to do the wire, pull her off. I probably should unplug it. I don't do this stuff very proper. There. Pull this out. Oh, this is hard because I have the thing mounted so low. Oh no. How did I get that in there? There we go. Jeez, cause I have this lowered for the Jeep thing. And now another trick you can do is take like a screwdriver. You just coil this bad boy around it. I'm just doing this really quickly. Coil her up. Pull tight. Oh jeez, there's tape on the end of this. Oh boy. Yeah, when there's not tape, it works. So you can coil that up real nice. And then you plug her in and yellow wire on top. Remember that? Plug her in. And there you go. It's in there. That's just... Oh, call it how you see it. If you notice that your wires like kind of affecting your flex, it might if it gets caught in there, but let's see. Let's just call her. Call it what she is. Put the top back on her. There you go. Emax servo install. 30-minute video. That's strong, but it works great. And yeah, hopefully people can find this helpful. Hopefully the camera angle didn't suck. And yeah, I've seen other guys use the other, you know, like if you need more adjustability, I guess, but I find that second hole works. I didn't cut it off on this one, the bottom. I don't think you need to, but you can if you want. And there we go. Emax servo install done, wrapped up. Oh, I gotta clean up, drink this beer, maybe run this around a little bit. Next video, we have these. I got one for the Jeep and one for the Betty. Some barrage motors. Bang good. Like $5 or something. Cheap. Shipped. And yeah, so that should wrap up this video. If you like it, yeah, subscribe, comment, like it, you know. I'm going to be trying to do more videos. I might do some stuff like take apart the aluminum links on here and do a video of how to install those, or whatever other little things I do. There's lots done to this Jeep, and I haven't made any videos on it, really. But I'll try to make them with the girlfriend's Betty. And yeah, that's it. And then, yeah, if you want, you put your bumper back on and all that stuff. Plug everything back in, and that's it. Well, thanks for watching, and catch you guys later.